guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So as you saw this morning, I was just finishing up my yellow tulips, and then I also pressed some shirts for a wholesale order, which I actually got. And I don't think I have said this in a while, but if you guys ever want to have BMC products like in your store, online, or actual like in person, you can totally do that by shopping my wholesale. And if you ever want to start selling wholesale, I also have a link in my description to start selling wholesale. So those shirts are for a wholesale order, and thankfully I already had them because I have been putting off literally pressing those shirts for my shop, specifically for markets. But I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad I had all of the shirts for that order, so then I can get that shipped out today. Over this past weekend, I have been working on some of the crochet flowers. I finished the pink tulips and the yellow tulips. And then last week, I didn't show you guys this because it was a launch day vlog, but I crocheted sunflowers as well as blue tulips. And my goal is to fully like fill this bin, which it's almost filled, but I have 2 more of these ones downstairs that I want to fill as well, just to kind of start stocking up on flowers, because we are 3 weeks away from our next market, and I just know I have so much to crochet for that, and I'm getting so excited about it, but also I'm getting nervous and a little bit overwhelmed with how much I truly have to do, because in these next 3 weeks I need to crochet flowers, I need to crochet bags, zipper pouches, and then I do need to get started on doing some of the puff flower mirrors, because as you guys may or may not know, I made a puff mirror for my market display. So then people, when they're like looking at apparel and they try it on, they're able to see it on like an actual mirror instead of like taking a photo of themselves or something. But I wanted to do a market exclusive and sell puff flower mirrors. And I have a lot of those. As you guys may have seen in some of my videos, these are all the mirrors that I have collected. And you may be thinking, oh, Brenna, that's probably wasn't like the best idea to buy 30 mirrors for these puff flower mirrors, because you don't know how they're gonna do. But I'm the type of person that's like, if I'm going in on something, I'm going in, and I also don't want them to do so well and then me not be able to find the mirrors. So I'm just thinking for future Brenna a little bit, and I'm hoping that they do well at markets. I truly don't know because I've never sold them, but again, we will see. Oh, I don't think I said this either. Today is Monday, May 20th, and it's currently 12:15. I've just been working this morning. But on my to-do list for today is to make the wholesale order. So I did that, so I can check that off. And then I have to go downstairs and package up the wholesale order, as well as another order that I received over the weekend. And then we need to ship those out. I need to go to the craft store and buy more red yarn and polyfill. I have a ton of yarn, but I also want to go and find a couple of yarn colors that I've been thinking about, because I want to crochet these adorable hairs for like your car or like in your space, and I think that'd be so much fun. So I want to get some yarn for that. And then I need to make puff flowers today. Today is like a big puff flower day. I literally only have one made right now, well, fully made. I do have about 10-ish made right here, but they're just not fully done. And then I want to start assembling the puff flower mirrors, because I do use E6000 glue, which is like better than hot glue, because hot glue, they're just gonna pop off. So I need to start assembling the mirrors so then they're able to fully dry. Even though I'm 3 weeks out from the next market, I want to get those mirrors done so then I know that they will for sure hold up, because the mirrors that I got, they don't have a frame around them. It's just fully like mirror, and so I've never made a puff flower mirror with a kind of mirror like that. Like my one that I made for myself, it has a frame around it, and I was able to like sand it down and then glue everything. So today is kind of like a trial and error day-ish, but the main goal is to make a bunch of puff flowers and hopefully get assembling a couple mirrors. So that is today's agenda. Let's go downstairs and let's package up this wholesale order, as well as an order that I received over the weekend. Okay, so this wholesale order is for BWG Jewelry, and they are in Pemberton, New Jersey. They ordered the Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 t-shirts. They got 3 mediums, 3 smalls, 2 larges, and 2 extra larges. They also got 5 small of the Brown The World Needs You coffee koozies, 5 of the It's Okay to Not Be Okay car refresheners, and 5 Take It One Day at a Time car refresheners. I had to switch boxes because everything was not going to fit in that other one, and I know this is not the cutest box, but it's the biggest one I have right now, and it gets the job done. And of course, adding a packaged on YouTube sticker. Going out to BW Jewelry. Next order is for Carrie. Carrie got the teal and cream crochet zipper pouch version 2, which is this one. And a sticker sheet. And adding a packaged on YouTube sticker. Going out to Carrie. Alrighty, I'm gonna go drop these off and I'm gonna go run to the craft store as well. And so I will meet you guys back in my office. Okay, so I had to put my hair up because I don't know about anybody else, but when I crochet, I don't like to have my hair in my face. I also don't like to wear lawn sleeves when I crochet either. I'm kind of weird about that. But I have finished these flowers. You can't really see them because like I'm squishing them so much. But I finished a decent amount. I'm going to do a couple more and then put them together and then see how many I need for a certain mirror. So this is, oh, great angle. This is the mirror that I'm going to be making. And I don't exactly know how many flowers I need. I might just take all the flowers that I have right now and then put them around and count how many in total I would need just for this one, so then I can at least make 3 and I'll make all the flowers and then put them all together. Okay, so I just laid them out and I counted and I need 15 flowers per mirror, like this type of mirror. So I think I have enough for 2 as of right now. But I know I want to like crochet another color, like I just don't want it to be just these 4 colors, but I can't decide right now. Maybe I'll do like a cream or like a blue maybe. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out. But I know now that I need 15 flowers per mirror. Okay, so it's currently 7:08 and I just finished all of the flowers. Here's what they look like. And I have to run off to a meeting for hockey. So when I get back, we will potentially put these together, or else I'll just like crochet some flowers tonight and we'll do this mirror tomorrow. Hi guys, so I actually wasn't planning on vlogging today because it is currently 7:45 p.m. because I went over to my sister's house to watch my nephew, and then the rest of the day I actually went thrifting with a couple friends, and I was planning on coming home and just doing work and then kind of updating you guys tomorrow. But I really want to put together these mirrors tonight and I didn't want to do it without you guys. So let's start putting these mirrors together. Okay, so this is like my little setup right here. I just have all of the flowers and I just stacked up the flowers that are exactly the same, just so then I know like, okay, to move them around, and so there's not like 2 of the same one very near each other. I know this is a weird angle, but just bear with me. I just want to let you guys know that I do have my window cracked open a little bit. It is raining outside, so it's not like fully cracked open, but it is open so that the fumes from this will hopefully go out. First thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to place my flowers where I want them on each mirror. And then after that, I will start gluing them down. Okay, so I just finished the mirrors. Here's what they look like. I had to crochet a couple more flowers because I guess I was wrong on the counting. But I think they look so good. Here's a little of a close-up of all of them. But honestly, they look good and I'm really proud of this. I love these colors together. It's just so bright and fun. Like, screams summer to me. And I'm really excited to start bringing these to markets. I just hope that they do so good. But yeah, I'm gonna lay like my bin full of flowers on them as well as this bin of flowers just to add some weight to them, because the backing of them, they do have a thing on the back where you can like hang on the wall, and so it kind of makes it a little bit wobbly, and so I think this will just like help kind of keep the flowers flat and hopefully dry better. So I think for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna work on crocheting some flowers. Here's a little sneak peek of one that will be releasing very, very soon. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys, and happy Wednesday. I figured this morning we could check on the mirrors that we made last night really quick. All right, let's take these off. For the most part, they're looking good. Oh, I'm obsessed. But I can't wait for people to grab these. Let me know what you think and possibly what other color combinations you guys want to see on mirrors. I prefer to do 5 colors, so let me know 5 colors down below that you want to see on a mirror. Okay, so now that we have checked on the mirrors and that they look great, here is my to-do list for Wednesday, aka today. I first want to finish crocheting the purple tulips. Right now, this is what they look like. I need to stuff them and then do my little magic on them, you know? Speaking of stuffing, remember on Monday when I went to the craft store to, you know, get polyfill and red yarn? And like, I knew I was gonna come back with more yarn. Like, come on. Well, last night I went to start stuffing the purple tulips and realized I never got polyfill. So I went this morning. It is 11:03, by the way, when I'm starting work, because I ran an errand this morning. So I ended up getting this big old thing of polyfill. This should last me quite some time. So then hopefully I don't run out of it anytime soon, and I don't forget to buy it when I mainly went to the craft store for it. But I want to finish the purple tulips. And then I also want to create a page on my website that you can go to, and it says like markets, like coming up, something like that. Like just like a market page, like tab on my website, so people can go to it and check to see where I am going to be next, or that month, or in the future, so they can plan maybe if they want to visit me. I really want to do that. I feel like it shouldn't take up too much time, so I might do that. I might do it like right away. I also just might do it after I finish the tulips. And then I do want to start crocheting the daisies, so the white daisy and the pink daisy, and then there's one more that I want to start making as well. And then after that, I want to start making the forget-me-nots and start putting them together, because they do take me the longest. They are the longest flower that I have to make. But so that's the plan for today. Tomorrow I have some exciting things that I want to do. It's a new project that I want to try out, a little new product that might be coming soon. I feel like I said it on Monday. I don't really know. But that's tomorrow's task. So let's get going on finishing up these purple tulips. I want to get through this entire skein of yarn. It's almost done, so let's just push on through it. couch. Truly, this is the best thing that I've ever put into my office because my dogs lay on it constantly, and I just love giving them a little comfort in my office because they're always in here anyways. It is currently 2:40 and I just finished the purple tulip, so I'm going to check that off my list. And now I want to create a market page on my website like I was saying earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and do that quickly right now. I'm just going to do it directly on my website. I'm not going to do Canva or anything, I don't think. Maybe. I'll let you guys know if I do, but I'm going to do that quick off camera and then we'll come back and get more on our to-do list done. Y'all, it is currently 3:43 and I just finished it. It took me a little over an hour, I believe, and I'm not kidding you, like, that was a ton of work because on the page it wasn't, how do I put this? Okay, so like I did images, so I ended up using Canva for both the things that I end up putting on this page, and when I put one image to a certain size, the other image would go small, and then when I fixed that one, then the other one would go small, and it just kept going back and forth and back and forth. But I think I got it, and this is the best that it's gonna get, and honestly, like, I'm pretty pleased by it. I think it looks fabulous, and I plan to edit this if I ever end up signing up for more markets or if one gets canceled or anything. But it's kind of crazy on all the events I'm doing. I mean, for a majority of them, they are 2 days at least, or some are 3, and so I did put those in kind of separate little ones. You guys will see I'll put like a video here of what the page looks like. But yeah, I think it turned out so good. I actually got this inspo and it kind of took away from Jade Co. She is a really good small business friend, and I saw her post this on her story and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, that is a genius idea, and I should do that on my website so then people know like when my upcoming markets are, instead of just finding out like the week prior or a couple weeks prior. So if you are in my area or even in the surrounding areas, so Minneapolis, which is 4 hours away, Minot and Bismarck, which are also a couple hours away, if you're in those areas, I will be in your town doing an event, but you can always find out where I am next, and I'm gonna keep this updated, so as an event happens, I'm gonna delete it and then refix it and everything, so you don't have to keep scrolling down or anything. But yeah, huge shout out to Jade Co. Like, even the smallest things that may inspire you as a business owner, like other business owners may inspire you, of course, and I just feel like no matter how big it is, they should always get recognized, because I never want someone thinking that I came up with this layout or this idea on my own. I always love to share where I get ideas from or inspiration from, because small business owners should be recognized for the work that they actually do. Alright, so now I can check that off my to-do list. And next up, I want to start crocheting either daisy flowers or the forget-me-nots. I feel like I could kind of crank out the daisies right now, and then of course like I work very late into the night, and so then I can do the forget-me-nots then, because it's kind of more chill and a little bit more tedious than my other flowers. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the daisy flowers, and I do plan on coming out with a new color in the daisies too, so I'm really excited about this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, sorry, I was about to like get going on work, but I always like to every now and then during the day check my DMs or check Instagram and stuff, and I actually got this DM from Handmade Crafts, and it was just like the sweetest thing, and I'm just seeing this now even though she messaged me at 10 a.m. this morning. But she said, "Hi, I just wanted to reach out and let you know that you have been a huge inspiration to me in my business. I started my crochet business earlier this year and I soon found you on YouTube. Watching your videos makes me feel less alone when I am working long hours trying to make my business work. Your energy and vibe are exactly what I need, and I felt that I needed to let you know. Thanks for all that you do." Girl, that is so sweet. You got, like, my heart is racing right now, and I don't mean to like be that business owner or anything that's like super sappy or over exaggerates anything, but like, you guys, like, I love when you guys comment or message me, and like it's motivation for me too to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm like shaking right now. Like when I started this business, it was very, very lonely, and I turned to YouTube and like was watching other business owners and stuff, and I didn't want anyone to feel that way, like how I felt. And so that's why I started my YouTube channel, is just to build a community, honestly, and to be able to look back and watch my old videos, which are a little cringy, but it's always nice to just watch and look back. But like, I am truly so grateful for the community that we have built on all my platforms. And I'm glad that you guys like love watching my videos no matter what they may be about. I know in my last video I mentioned how I feel like people may be getting sick of me always crocheting in YouTube videos, because it is like a lot more of like time lapsing and stuff, and not a whole lot of like different movement, I guess, going on. But all of you guys in the comments were just reassuring me that you still love the videos and that you actually really enjoy the crochet ones, because you too also do work while you watch them, or you also crochet while you watch them. And that truly just like makes my heart very happy. And to be honest, you may not have seen this at all in like the past month, but even though my launches lately have been going amazing, like I am so grateful I cannot keep any crochet items in stock, I was starting to get down on myself. I felt like people weren't really gonna like the new Brenna M Co, or people were gonna like kind of turn on me, and that's a really scary feeling. I know my business is kind of going through a transition right now, and I just believe in my heart deep down that this is the right transition for me. And my business isn't going to be all about crochet. Like that's not the end game. I still plan on doing a bunch of clothing. I actually have some designs that I'm really excited about, and I plan on doing some other products. Like I want to revamp my glasses and just a bunch of other stuff. Like it's not all going to be about crochet, but that's what takes up the majority of my time, is crocheting, because it takes a long time just to like make a bag or to make flowers. I've been working on flowers for on and off like 3 weeks, and you guys saw the bin, like that's literally what I have done right now. So again, like thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much, like truly so much. You have no idea. And I know you probably hear this from a lot of small business owners, but I would not be where I am today without you guys. Truly, I wouldn't be living the life that I do without you guys. I wouldn't enjoy what I do without you guys. I am so grateful for you all. Okay, I'll try to stop being sappy and stuff, and let's just get to work. Hello and good afternoon, you guys. Happy Thursday. It's currently 1:46 and last night I didn't get as much done as I was hoping I was going to. I had to help a friend with some things and that took up a couple hours. But last night I finished making all of the front and backings for the daisies. I made 51 of each, so 102. And I finished the white daisies last night. There's about 17 of them. And then this morning I finished the pink daisies, and there's 17 of these. So I didn't get as much done as I was hoping I was going to, but that's okay, because I decided that maybe tomorrow I'll work on the new little project I want to do. I would just rather get a lot of the flowers done before I start on a new project, just because the flowers take me the longest and they are like one of the most popular things that I have on my shop. And plus, with all the markets coming up, I'm gonna need a lot of flowers because, again, they take me forever to make. And so I'd rather make a bunch right now than to panic and not get enough done before market. But last night I put on my Instagram story 2 different colors that I'm thinking of for a new daisy. These are the 2 color options that I gave people, and oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I called this bright blue because, if you know, like, I don't share the exact yarn colors that I use for my projects, just because like people can fully copy them. I mean, you could figure it out if you really wanted to, but that's just me. I'm not even sharing that with the Small Business Era group. But the bright blue has 41 votes, and then this salmon color, it's kind of like an orangey pink, a little bit more orange, but I call it salmon, has 49 votes at the moment. So obviously the salmon color has won. I love both, and it's so hard deciding what colors to make into flowers, like which flower, you know, and it's a really hard decision actually, because there's just so many I want to make of each flower. And I know I did a poll and everything, but I was kind of looking at what it would look like with all the daisies together, and honestly, since we already have a pink daisy, I'm like debating if I should go with the salmon and listen to you guys, or if I should go with the blue, because right now we don't have very many blue flowers. We have a blue tulip, and then I do plan on making a forget-me-not in this color. So these are the color differences, and plan on making a forget-me-not in this one. So I'm thinking I go against what you guys are saying, and I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna go ahead, get to making these ones, and then I'm hoping to start making the forget-me-nots, because I've said this plenty of times in this vlog, but they truly take me forever to make. So that's the plan for today, honestly. It's just to make the light blue daisies and then make the pink, red, and the new blue color in forget-me-not flowers. Okay, so I couldn't decide, just like the poll on Instagram, and so I decided to make both, and they look stunning, you guys. This would make such a pretty bouquet. So I'm really happy with how these turned out. Also, I forgot to mention yesterday that on Tuesday, we got another Patreon. Thank you so much to Brittany Clift for joining. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for each and every one of my patrons. I truly can't wait to create more content for my patrons to watch, specifically the Small Business Era. And I truly just can't wait to grow that community either. That kind of reminds me though, I need to post on the Small Business Era Patreon community page about when we want to do like a Zoom meeting work sesh, because we officially have 5 patrons of the Small Business Era membership, and so I think that calls for finally doing our first Zoom session together. So I'm gonna go post on that community page, and then I'm gonna get started on the forget-me-not flowers, because I have some of them made, but I need to make more of the red ones, and then I want to start making the blue ones like I mentioned earlier. Happy Friday, besties. So yesterday I finished getting all of the forget-me-nots on the wires. So all we have to do is literally just put it together. And I think that's gonna be it for today because I'm taking Monday off for Memorial Day and I need to edit this video so that it still goes up on time. So yeah, let's get to putting these forget-me-not flowers together. Alrighty, all of these forget-me-nots have been made. I only made 3 of each just for now. I do plan on making a whole lot more, but they do take me a long time and I burn myself a lot, especially on the wired ones. So I feel like this week I did get a ton done. Like, I'm super proud of myself for how much I made and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on these flowers. I am doing a surprise launch on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you guys are the first to know because I'm not going to announce it on Instagram until Tuesday. So if you're watching this video, then you know. Crochet Flowers will be restocking as well as a few new ones, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I've been working so hard these past 2.5, 3 weeks getting them done whenever I can, and I just can't wait for you guys to get them. Next week I do plan on doing my little tiny project to see how that works out, as well as making a whole lot more stuff because we are just 2.5, 3 weeks away from our next market and I want to make sure I have a ton of crochet stuff. Alrighty, if you guys like this video, please, please, please give it a big thumbs up so then YouTube knows to push it out to even more people. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.